Hello, all you movie lovers out there, everywhere around the world, Australia, England, United States, here in Canada, wherever you may be. People watch movies all over the world. Anyway, let's talk about the movies I watched this week. And the first one was, actually I only watched one movie on the movie channel this week. Been kind of busy for me and hardly ever home. And plus watching hockey games and of course watching the Raptors play, and the Raptors played last night and won the whole friggin' thing, right? So let's hear it for the Raptors, Canada's own Raptors. Yeah, there's only one team here in Canada, everybody knows that, Toronto Raptors. But yeah, it was an exciting time, had fun. It's going to be a big parade here in Toronto downtown on Monday, I think Monday morning sometime. So anyway, I'm not going. There's going to be too many people down there. I'll probably get trampled. But anyway, hats off to the Raptors. But anyway, the movie I watched on, of course, it was a movie, Crave TV, which is Rogers here, right in Canada. I watched a movie called The Black Klansman. It's a black detective sets out to infiltrate the Colorado chapter of the Ku Klux Klan. Now, he's a young policeman. He's black. He's in, with the cops and stuff. He gets a hold of this Black Klansman stuff, and he reads about it in the paper, phones up just for the hell of it and wants to join up. He's on the phone, right? So you can't see him. So he says, so they want him to join up, right? Come on over to this place, such and such time, we'll talk to you and all that stuff. So now they get another policeman, which is played by, the black policeman's played by John David Washington, right? He's the one that's on the phone, getting all the information and sending letters to this guy and joining up the Klansman. But anyway, he gets this other policeman, white policeman, Adam Driver, right, to go join up. So that's what he does. Adam Driver joins up, and he gets to join the Ku Klux Klan. So yeah, power to the people and all that stuff, black stuff, and they play some good music in this movie. You think you're watching Soul Train, but it's not a bad movie. No, it's a pretty good movie. It's based on the book, and it's directed by Spike Lee. So yeah, so I watched it. Like I said, it's the only one I watched on TV this week. So hardly ever home or hardly watching TV or movies this week. It's been a slow week for movie, but I have watched some. So this one, The Black Klansman, gets a big 7 out of 10. 7. You probably, watch this, one of those movies you watch once, you're good enough, right? And that's fine. It's a good movie, 7 out of 10. I give it 7 out of 10. Throw that over there, Bob, you're done with the book. Okay, let's get on with the movies. Now, these are movies I watched in the DVD player, right, of course. This movie is The Constant Gardener. Ralph Fiennes. Is that how you pronounce his name? Fiennes? And Rachel Weisz? Rachel Weisz? See, I can't pronounce anybody's name. I'm not good at it. Anyway, he's in the British, what is it? Oh my God, the British consulate. He's working for the English, right? And she meets up with him and they get married and stuff. Now she finds out stuff about the drug companies, what they do with drugs and how they go about the drugs and stuff. Anyway, they're over in, where are they at? Is it Africa? Well, considering I'm a little bit on the dumb side, I forget a lot of stuff. Let's say they're in Africa or Mombasik, and the drug company are giving out these tests, needles and stuff to the people there, right? And the people that have AIDS and things like that back then. And what they're trying to believe that they're testing people. Now, when you're testing something, right, most people know that they're being tested on. But these people over there didn't know, right? They had no idea they were being tested. So if you die, you die. It's just somebody over there that they you know, took a needle and he didn't make it, right? He died. They don't really count. You know what I'm saying? So now she's investigating this, right, with her friend. And her husband he doesn't really know too much about what she's doing. He does, but he doesn't, right? So then what happens, right? She delves into all this stuff, right? And she starts finding all this stuff about these drug conglomerates and stuff like that, right? And some of these people are friggin' bad, man. You know, these places are really, you know, and it's really nasty stuff in here. And anyway, one thing leads to another. I'll give this part away. She gets killed. Her and her friend gets killed. And as time goes by, you know, it's an accident, right? Of course it's an accident. He kind of finds out later on through certain things that maybe it wasn't an accident. And he starts looking into it. And he starts finding out a whole bunch of this stuff, right? And the people in England, and over in England running these things, and the government in England, and all these nasty fuckers, right? Like, it's like, man, oh man, oh man. So, anyway, Kenya, filmed in Kenya. Yeah, Kenya? They're over there, so. But this is a very good movie, and this movie was 2006? Was it 2006? I think it came out in 2006. So I'll give this movie a big 8. If you haven't seen The Constant Gardener, that's pretty good. I liked it. Kind of like a suspenseful kind of movie. But let's put that over here. All right. This one, I put this one in yesterday or Wednesday or something. I didn't. I pulled it out. It still was wrapped up. Never opened it, right? All these movies I'm watching this week, that one, this one, this is the first time I watched any of them. They're still wrapped up in the plastic, which I got a lot of other ones wrapped up in the plastic too. Anyway, I took the plastic off when I watched it. This is a Christmas movie. I don't watch Christmas movies until July. Anyway, I put it on. I said, you know, the heck with it. Watch it, Bob. So I watched it. Now, this has got Claire Danes in it, Diane Keaton, Rachel McAdams, Dermot Mulroney, Craig T. Nelson, Sarah Jessica Parker, Luke Wilson. It's all fun. It's both family at Christmas, right? The Christmas weekend, or, you know, 3 or 4 days of Christmas. And what's his name? Dermot Mulroney, if I'm saying his name right, brings his girlfriend home, Sarah Jessica Parker, and she's a stiff one, right? You know, she's like all pop and do and all that. And you know, this family's like making fun of her and everything, and they don't like me, they hate me, and all that stuff, right? So, and then her sister, she phones up her sister, and her sister comes for a visit to try to, you know, keep her company, right? And her sister says to her, "What's the matter with you? There's nothing wrong here." And she's saying, "They don't like me." Anyway, it's a very funny movie. It's a funny one, okay? And then at the same time, it's sad. There's some sadness going on in here. Once you find out something's going on here, right, in the family, right? So it's a very fun, loving movie, but at the same time, there's sadness involved. So I give this movie an 8 out of 10. And this movie was 2006 also. I guess so. But yeah, this is a very, like I said, very fun movie. A few laughs and family stuff, right? Sometimes you watch these movies and sometimes you can relate to certain things, right? But anyway, that's a good one. The Family Stone. Give it an 8. It's a good watch. And this one's a fun one too, right? Look at this one. You know who that is? Drew Barrymore. And it's called Ever After, a Cinderella Story. And what year is this? I don't know. So they print things so freaking small you can't see the freaking things. Sometimes even with one of these freaking things you can't see the year. This is another one that was sealed. I just opened it up. Oh, what's this? Oh, 1998? Well, anyway, Cinderella Story, Drew Barrymore, she's fun. She's in a lot of fun movies, Drew Barrymore. Anyway, watch that. And, yeah, Drew Barrymore and Angelica Houston. She's in it too, so she's fun. She's the stepmother, the old bitchy stepmother. And Deirdre Scott, he's in it. So this is a fun movie. You get to go to the ball and stuff, and she gets to run through the field and throw apples at the prince and stuff, and knock him off his horse, and she gets to go swimming and stuff like that. It's fun. It's a fun little movie. Now this one, yeah, for some particular reason, I'd probably watch this movie again, and I wouldn't have a problem putting this in the DVR next year and watching this one again. It's a fun little movie. I give it a 7. It's a worthwhile watch. You know, if you're bored one Sunday afternoon, it's raining outside, and if you have this movie, you can put it in and watch it. Sure, why not? What the frig? Oh yeah, look at this. You know who this is, right? You know who that guy is, right? Let's see if I get this right. Yeah, here we go. These little posters or what do they call them now? Anyway, I forget what you friggin' call them. They're another thing. These were inside a movie. And of course I opened it up, took the cellophane off, and I watched the movie. Every once in a while you gotta watch a movie. See? This is the movie. Elvis Presley, Tickle Me. In a rock and rolling storm that has a rich and juicy beauty ranch. It's Elvis. What can I say? Every once in a while you gotta watch an Elvis movie. And that's a blank card. Anyway, those were in here. Tickle Me. First time widescreen video release. This is widescreen. Includes theatrical trailer. Right? So those little pictures were inside here. Inside here. They were over here, of course, you know, over here in the place. But this is Elvis, and this is from, what year is this from? 60, there we go again, I can't see. 65? Yeah, I think 65. Elvis gets a job on a beauty ranch where all the girls are supposed to lose weight. Of course, he's on there helping everybody feed the cows and stuff, and breaks into a song here and there, right? So that's, you know, it's always good to watch Elvis. You can watch Elvis anytime, anytime. And I watched this one. Oh, Elvis, what do you give rate Elvis at? I have no idea. That's probably a 7. It's all right. It's not in the right home about, but it's all right. This one, Vehicle 19, Paul Walker. He gets in the wrong car. Yeah, he gets in the wrong car, and it's like, hey, he's in the wrong car. I didn't ask for this car. Oh, anyway, I ain't got time, so he rides off, takes off in it. And anyway, there's a girl in the back, right in the trunk or behind the seat or something. Finds out they're out to kill her, and he's trying to get away from these guys that are out to kill this girl because she found out about the trafficking, right? And all the police stations involved and all these people, and they're after him, and they're after her, and it's like it's a friggin' race around town. Anyway, it's fun. It's all right. You can watch it. Yeah, I'd probably watch this once, and you're good. You're good. You don't have to watch it again. But yeah, Vehicle. Paul Walker. May he rest in peace. And I watched this set. This is History Channel. And on this I watched Buffalo Bill, Wild Bill Hickok, The Real West, and The Law from the Behind the Tin Star. There's a couple other in here that I didn't watch, but I'll watch them. So, yeah, see? It's all a big set of movies. Yeah. So yeah, it's all right. It's interesting. I had this for a while too. I just got around to watching it. But yeah, put these away. Put these away, Bob. Okay. So there you go. History. It's on from the History Channel. They got them in a DVD. So that's the movies I watched this week. So keep watching those movies. And hooray for the Raptors. Talk to you later, movie lovers. next week. Probably watch some more movies this week. But until next week, keep watching them.